What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Booth Podcast. It's been 6 months. If you're new here, my name is Ken, along with my co-host. And this is the podcast where we talk about life, love, and the deep things you can't talk about with anyone else. And it's been a minute. It's been
a long time.
It's been 5 months roughly.
Pause. It's been so long. My chair is low. What is going on?
You know, a lot of new changes.
That was weird. Nope, you're too heavy.
Oh, fuck you. anyways.
It's been a long time.
How you guys been? You know, it's been too long.
Yeah, you know, saw some comments.
Yeah.
One comment. And then people just came up to us.
Yo, don't tell them that. What the fuck are you doing?
About where we were. We were hiding. We're playing a long game of hide and seek. That's what it was.
Yeah. You know, life just happens. You know, that's hidden meaning for it. Yo, shit went behind the scenes, you know. But this is very
episode.
Oh, this is
69. Episode 69. Wow. You know, we recorded an episode 69. And then
what happened to that?
Well, let's just say
there's some technical difficulties.
It was a touchy topic.
I don't even remember what it was.
It's okay. We don't need to do that.
It's okay. I have the files.
No, you don't. I
don't have the files.
I have those files. So
man, I can look back.
Anyways,
today's topic.
We don't really have a topic. We're just kind of going off the whole. We're not gonna do a topic anymore, and we're just gonna.
Well, at least for today.
Oh,
right.
No, I was.
No, okay. Yeah, sorry.
We don't do a topic at all.
Impromptu.
And we just talk because we haven't seen you guys in so long. What have you been up to that the viewers are allowed to know about? Because
I just graduated.
Right, you did just graduate.
Graduated from my college. You know, a marketing degree in a sense. Yeah. You know, and now it's like looking for those big boy jobs. You know, I just want to make some money. You know, I can't be working part time no more. You know, I just want to not 9 to 5. As a kid, you want to realize like a lot of people, including me, that was like, yo, fucking 9 to 5. You know, it's like I'm gonna grind. You know, I'm gonna start my business, which I am starting my businesses and shit. But it's like, yo, you need a 9 to 5 sometimes. You know, I want my weekends off. You know, to actually do some work. I don't want to be coming in at like midday and ending like late at night. You know, I was like, yo, where's my day gone? Nowhere. Right. As opposed to a 9 to 5 where it's like, yo, 9 to 5, you got like probably a solid 4 hours of your day left. Right? And I want that. I really want that. You know?
I didn't think about it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's that.
Does Ken look like a whole different person to you guys? Just any updates? I don't remember how you looked last time we filmed. Did you look like this still? Did you still look like this?
I don't know.
You added some new tattoos. I'll tell you that much.
I got a gag tat, which it wasn't supposed to be a gag tattoo. It's I forgot his name, the artist.
Just it's a poodle and
it's like
his
chrome.
Birthmark is there.
Yeah, and basically I thought it was cool. I wanted it placed specifically there because I just wanted to fill it, right? And then my friends pointed out, yo, it looks like your dog's taking a shit. I'm like, oh my God.
It has a little
Now I can't unsee it.
You're the
it's
dog,
just there.
Dude.
Literally. So now it's like, you know, it's like
it resembles you. It's just you.
Hey man, it happened a couple minutes ago too, but
this guy's been
Yo, I've been a little gassy.
That's the one thing that I can't say I missed. Was the gas.
Yeah. I don't blame you for that.
But last time you guys saw us, we were in December.
Let me see that.
Was that December or January? And it was a sudden bye without bye.
Yo, so
saying hi.
Yeah. Our last episode was 5 months ago. Yeah, it was choosing between love and career. Can you have both? You know? Interesting.
In the past 6 months, I did say I didn't want to get personal on this podcast, but in the past 6 months, has there been any development in a dating history?
Just like we said, you know, no personal.
Well, it's a yes or no.
Yes.
Quest. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
That's
you know.
Yes or no. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like 2 months into the year, I think I asked out a girl.
Nice.
Took her on a date.
Nice.
Then I ghosted her.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice. So that's not new.
That's great.
That is not new.
That was wonderful.
Yeah. Yo. Oh my God. Actually, I remind me to tell you the story after. I have a story about that girl.
Oh,
That shit
oh,
was
you told me
funny.
about that story actually.
Oh yeah,
You did
yeah.
tell
I
me that
texted it to
story.
you guys. Sorry.
Sorry guys, you're never on the inside jokes, but
Yeah, but long story short,
yeah,
something happened. I was just baffled that something this happened, and it was just like, damn,
yeah.
that's her type.
Ken's ghosting.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that part of the story. Yes, I do
yeah.
remember. Anyways,
But what about you?
Yeah, yes. There was a moment in time that I said that, you know, I remember vividly this moment. I was like, remembering a point in the podcast when we said you should just ask out your crush,
Yeah.
and then we did, and then
Mm-hmm.
that's all I'm gonna say. With we don't need that.
No, Janelle waved at me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anyways, you should honestly ask out your crush. I think it's a very any lessons you've learned in the past 6 months. Because mine was you should just ask out your crush. You just go for it. You should take the shots that
sorry, go.
you would never take.
Yeah, yeah. I learned more about life and friendship lessons, which I'm not gonna dive too deep into.
Oh,
You know, there's a lot. Yeah. You know.
what? Can you tell me what those lessons were at least?
All right, so let's be real. Past 6 months, I haven't been exactly present in a lot of people's lives, which is on my end, right? Which happens a lot to me. Maybe you guys have experienced the same thing, but it's like it's important to always like check up on your friends and actually be there and like know what the fuck's going on. Like there's one thing I've struggled with is being present and not actually being in the space that's happening, so there's a difference with that. And sorry, let me reword that because that was poorly fucking worded. You know, there's like a lot of thoughts going through my head right now. But okay, let me reiterate. So guys, one of the main things I've learned through friendship is like there's one thing about being present, being physically there, and being present, as opposed to like being just physically there, right? And that's something I've struggled with for the past 6 months, I'd say. Which, you know, things happen. So that's the important part I've learned. Is like you got to be there and actually be in the space that what's happening and actually keep up with them, right? Because like, what's the point of like going about life without friends, right? Like it would suck. And I've messed up on that end. So if you guys are on the same end as me, it's like, yo, fix the fuck up, man. You know, you want to reach out to me by all means. My DMs are open. You know, if you guys still feel free to vent to us.
Ken's
You know?
little wake up call for you
Yeah,
guys.
in a
This
sense.
is your
In a
wake up call.
sense. Yeah, don't be a bitch. You know, don't turn into the person that you don't want to be, or the person you said you would never become. Yeah, I kind of became that a little bit. You know, caught myself a little late. But what's important is that you catch yourself and your friends catch you, and it's just like, you know, have real friends around that don't want you to become the person you said you'd never be. Yeah.
Are there any big changes that you've made in the past 6 months that you can tell? Because I feel like I'm so different from 6 months ago.
How so?
More put together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Like I remember January, mind you, January time when we decided that we'd take a break. It was the time that I had like a really bad week end.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, peace out.
Yeah.
And then I just went ham on the journaling, went ham on the reading of my books. And then I haven't done it recently.
It's okay, me too.
But I would I would sleep early,
Yeah.
wake up early. I'm in the gym before I do anything in my day. Go to Starbucks, journal, read.
Yeah.
Work. Like that was it. I didn't really like the most I did with friends was I would just call them whenever I had the free time when I'm driving. Other than that, I was doing that strictly every single day.
Yeah.
I didn't go I went a couple of days without it at times, but like if I look back at my journal, it's like page for page consistent.
Yeah.
And I've never done that before. So well, I mean I have, but I think the habits that I was doing, I never did that before. Yeah. And I think I learned a lot of lessons in dating as well. So there was a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on that we will share eventually.
Just not right now.
Just not right now.
No,
We're
another time.
just catching up right now.
Yeah. to catch up
What?
between us and for you guys. You
There
know?
was a lot. There was a lot
Yeah.
of valuable lessons that I'm glad I can just
Mhm.
leave that in the past.
Yeah.
There's a me
Mhm.
there I don't want to have ever come back to life.
Mhm.
I killed him and
Oh, really?
I'm back. I'm different.
He's him.
I'm him. Any other changes that you notice now?
I've noticed in my life, good and bad.
Mm.
You know, I'll start off with I'll start with the bad. I've gotten so not recently. I guess some of the major changes that's been bad. It's like I've been inconsistent,
Mm.
right? Not just through like my own work, but also through like some of my friendships, right? And yeah, I'm not saying being busy is an excuse, but it's like it's been very inconsistent with it. You know, sometimes just stray off, just like oh fuck, you know. Is that
Yeah. No.
oh
yeah,
shit?
makes sense.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Another portion. Yo, I haven't really gone to the gym as much.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Me too.
Yeah.
There were solid weeks, and then there were
Yeah,
solid
yeah.
like weeks I didn't.
I know. I don't
Um,
know. My body's been getting injured more.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel it with age.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
like I've been trying to train more like martial arts than I have been lifting weights.
Mhm.
And so what I've noticed, because there was so much of the lifting of weights in like recent years,
Mhm.
and I feel my body getting older. I don't know if you're feeling this too. But I competed last weekend or
Yeah.
the weekend before this weekend.
I'll let him know how it went.
Dude, yeah, we're not no. I mean, I won, but I'm not proud of the win.
Mhm.
Anyways, right after that match, and mind you, I've been training. So right after that match, I like when I sat down, my whole body just dead. Like dead.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk. I was
Mm.
wobbly. I couldn't feel anything. And I was like, is this just because I didn't train enough?
Mhm.
I'm like, maybe that's a factor. Maybe it's eating. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I felt like my age. Okay, I'm not old or anything.
Yo, he's 21, guys.
But like in a sense of like you have to train more to feel young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you could like I feel great right now, but obviously if I were to go through like intense like workouts,
Mhm.
it might hit me harder than it would have
Yeah.
maybe a year ago or 2 years ago.
I mean, yo, when you're rich, you know, be like that guy who's trying to be an 18-year-old again.
That is weird. I saw
Yeah.
that. What is that
Yeah.
about? He spent how much money
Yo,
on
millions.
that? Millions,
Millions.
right? And he has a whole team
Yeah.
surrounded him to look 18. He does not look 18.
No, I think he's trying to get there, but it's like,
No. I saw like the way I figured or discovered of him was Jesse James. It's like I'm gonna live a
Mhm.
day with a man that spent millions on trying to be 18.
I think so. Yeah. I didn't watch that.
I watched a bit of it and it had stuff to do with like what he like consumed.
Yeah, but it's mostly about eating.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of, I think, radiation or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did not. It did not look good.
Yeah. No.
Did not look good.
So-
Would you do that if tomorrow they invented something where you could still look younger or feel younger? Would you do that?
Like, how young we talking?
Like if you're like, let's say now you're hitting 40 soon.
Okay.
I mean, not now.
So
but
I'm
like,
like,
if
I'm
you're
like
about to
hitting
hit 40 and then you want to still like look and feel 20, would you do it? Hair is going out. Like shit is hitting the fan.
Nah, honestly, man.
No.
It's like, even if I had a chance, I think I'll just be like, yo, man, I'm growing old anyways. Fuck it.
Right.
But if it's like that, if the topic was like, oh, yo, if you're 40 and they had a machine where it's like your body would be like pristine condition,
Right.
I'd do it,
Right.
right? But if it's like, oh, just to make myself feel more young,
Mm.
you know, it's like, what's the point?
Might as well just
Fucking
take the right things in your
yeah,
body.
literally.
Don't play God, I guess.
Yeah, like yo, I see some of these dudes on TikTok. They're like old, but they're like jacked.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, yo, if they can do that, I can do that, right? It's gotta.
I don't know how there's older guys that can do calisthenics that well. Like I've seen
Mm.
guys like you can lift weights, but calisthenics is a different.
Yeah.
To be able to still lift your own body, I
Mm.
think that's crazy.
Oh, and then there's just one dude. I don't know how old he is, but he I think he's Japanese, if I remember. Sorry.
I know. I think
He
I know
has
what you're
like
talking
the
about.
dumbbells and he jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
No, he's insane.
That's insane. Anyway, sorry guys. Sorry, guys. Little off topic.
That's a good highlight though. If I'm gonna be honest, because
Yeah.
that's fun.
But yeah, I'd say one of the major improvements that's happened in my life in the past 6 months, I would say, is at least my my determination and drive got a little better.
Really?
Yeah, as much as I said I'm inconsistent, but it's like I do have more of a thing going on with whatever I'm trying to do. Right. So at least opposed to
More direction?
Yeah, more direction. As opposed to where I was last year in terms of like creating designs and everything. I wasn't doing as much, but this time I think I produced half of what I would have produced like last year. If that makes any sense. But yeah, it's like I'm making more, which is great on my end because that's what I've always wanted to do. Right. And I guess networking, yeah. Just the past 6 months I've been networking like crazy, man. You know, met a lot of cool people, you know, just waiting to like right opportunity to like hit them up and shit. But yeah, shout out to them. What do you think is the next 6 months gonna be like for you?
Dude, I don't even know. That's a good
Okay,
question.
what do you hope the next 6 months would be like?
The one thing I'm excited for, kind of, is like I'm gonna see Andrew Schultz. That's a big thing. I'm excited. That's like the one thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
I've been talking about this with someone about going to LA on December time, November time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. I've been wanting to produce. I guess we'll put it out. I've been trying to produce this film for a long time now. Finding a producer is hard. Finding a producer is hard. Number one. Number two, it's just the whole process of it all feels very like it really is your own driving force for a film. I have a film and it's not action related. It's you still know about this.
Yeah.
It's this romantic drama that I want to make, and I'm in love with it.
What was it called again?
What Once Was Forever. I'm still in love with that film. I still want it to be made. A lot of it is done, like as in like the pre-production side.
Yeah.
It just needs to be made. Like it needs to be shot and then edited.
Yo, so if any of you guys want to help out with that,
If
feel
you're
free to DM
an
Dom.
upcoming producer, shoot me a DM because I need it.
Yeah.
I need a producer, and that's it. That's the only, unless I do it, I guess. But that's so much already on my plate.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's the one thing I want to do. I guess in the next 6 months. That's about it. I don't really got much that I've been thinking about. It's been more like the past 6 months has been more about centering myself and just understanding what kind of person I am to everybody.
Yeah.
And what kind of person I want to be, like with myself, not like want to become, just want to be presently.
Yeah.
Because I think I've been so hung up on the future and the past that I'm not very much who am I today, who I want to be today. Yeah, that's what I've been learning, is to just stop thinking about too much there, too much here, and just stay in the now.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
So there's been a lot of self-reflection in the past 6 months because Ken left me.
Yeah. Yeah. I left him, guys. I ghosted him. There we go.
I became one of his victims, yeah.
Hey, man. At least you're the first dude.
Damn. That's cool. Wow.
Oh, my God. Did you think I caught that?
Oh, 100%. What happened in the past 6 months? Let's just do a rundown of the months, shall we? January.
I turned 22 in January.
Right.
January was a very slow month, but very life changing in a sense.
Oh, me too.
Because that's something that when we ended the podcast.
Fuck. Right.
Sorry, not ended. Sorry, we took a break.
Damn. For sure.
Yeah.
Go on.
What else happened in January? It started. Oh, dude, my workload got so heavy because I had 6 courses. Right.
Valentine's Day, February. How did you spend that? You were with me.
Was that Ashley?
Yeah, I believe so. You were at the fry with us, right? Yes, you were. I remember because we had a whole conversation about this couple that broke up, and then how we found out that that person had moved on was because of Valentine's Day, and we talked about it. And I was like, "Wow, that was quick."
I'm trying so hard to remember this person.
But yeah, no, like
Uh-huh.
it was funny because Valentine's Day. I know this is late, But on Valentine's Day, that's when you really know who's dating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, there were just so many people that I was like, oh, wow, you guys are dating? Like, since when? Or, like, just like, oh, like, this you've been dating somebody. Like,
I didn't even know that.
yeah.
No. It was so funny.
That's when all the reveals
Yeah,
come
I got so excited for that date, right? Just I'm like, I wonder who's taken. I wonder who's single.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're dating this person? I'm like, oh, you're dating?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no disrespect. No disrespect.
You know how everyone has a soft launch?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is the hard launch.
Yeah,
apparently.
it's like, hey, guys, I'm actually cuffed. I'm just like, oh.
Taken by all the people that were ever in anyone's DMs.
Yeah.
Felt
Yeah.
mad stupid. Like, felt mad stupid on that one day.
Yeah.
You know why they must have felt stupid too? Because they were single. That would have sucked. Oh my days.
God.
Anyways, so yeah, February we spent that together. We all, you know, all the singles. went together.
And then March.
Oh, but I did on Valentine's Day. I do remember this. I woke up mad early to drop off my brother, and then I went to get my mom flowers that day. That's the one thing I did on Valentine's Day. March. I don't remember anything about March.
March is. Well, I'm like looking through my camera roll right now.
You know, we could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that. That is a fun thing we could do.
March, I kind of just kept going out. Yeah, because I started not giving a fuck about school. I was like, oh,
That'd
fuck,
be
I'm dreading
fine.
this shit.
March, I was building stuff. Or was that February?
Building what?
My rack. No, February. I built my coat rack that I'm very proud of. I got into, you know what big transition happened to me, and I'm fine with saying this on the podcast. What big thing that happened to me in February and March time was I found God. I think I've always, I even mentioned God in the most recent.
I don't think so.
I think I did. And that one was that's a big thing for me. Even though I know we before were like, ooh, let's not mention.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shun my
Religion.
God.
Yeah, it's fair.
That's my guy right there. You got me.
What's the dogs?
Found him. I found him. Me and him have a good relationship. We were building that relationship, and I remember being so centered, and I felt like he was putting me through trials.
Yeah. Oh, I think you remember. Yeah, I remember this talk.
Throughout those months, because I bumped into a person from the past.
Yeah.
And I was like, I usually would be rattled, but God got me. I'm centered. I'm good. God got me.
Damn.
My favorite thing to say is let go and let God.
Yeah.
Because he got the rest.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think for me in March, I had a job interview, right? I thought I killed this shit because the dude liked me.
Was that March?
That was March.
Oh, this is.
I was looking through my
I'm thinking
photos.
about a different one.
Yeah, I had a job interview, right? I'm like, yo, because it's set up by my teacher. I thought I killed that shit. Because me and the dude were getting along, at least I thought we were. And then later on, I get an email like a week later. It's like, I put in like, hours of work into this, what he made me do.
Yeah.
I was like actually very proud of this, I was like, I can really be social media coordinator, right? It's like I was having fun with it.
Oh, I do
That
remember
one.
this time.
Yeah, so then interview happened, then reply happened. Reply was like, really do appreciate you applying, but I'll be transparent with you. We're looking for someone with more experience. Honestly, it kind of cheated me. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. Just my feelings,
Fair.
And then in the email, he mentioned like, but we're planning on doing a podcast. Hit me up. I'll hit you up if like we ever do anything. In my head, I'm like, if you do, hit me up. But I'm getting paid, bro. I'm not going to come to you as an employee, right? I'm charging you as a service, right? For like a podcast, right? So that happened to me in March. April.
March. There was something that happened in March. We soft launched. Not even soft launch.
We didn't ever launch.
We didn't launch nothing. But we gave you guys a sneak peek at something that we
The hoodies.
The hoodies
The
for
Project U
Project
hoodies. Yeah.
which is something we left out in our long conversation earlier. But there's that.
Yeah. Oh, forgot to mention. In January, I actually got a dog.
Dude, right. How do I forget
Right?
that you got a dog?
Yeah, I got a dog. His name is Cairo. This is a picture of my dog. He's a golden retriever and a husky. 75% husky, 25% golden retriever.
Yeah.
I love him. He's a bitch, but I still love him, even though he's
Oh my God, a
messes
lot
up the
happened
house.
here now. This is where things picked up, actually.
For what?
So
March?
dog. You got a dog. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
April, yeah.
April. A new change happened in my household.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So at the same time that you were, I mean, not the same time, but you got a dog, my cousin and her daughter, my niece,
Mm-hmm.
came in from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So now where there was 3 boys and 1 woman, which was my mother,
Yeah.
now there is 2 women of my family
Mm.
in the household, which neutralizes the testosterone levels
Yeah.
a bit.
Mm.
What a fun dynamic.
Mm.
We'll leave it at fun,
Yeah.
interesting,
Yeah.
different. You know, I babysit more than I usually do
Mm.
when I usually have guy time.
Yeah.
I also met people
Yeah.
in April.
Mm.
Yeah, things got
Yeah.
interesting for me.
Interesting.
Interesting. I went off the radar from April, May, June, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't post anything on social media anymore, also.
Well, at least not as often.
No. Unless you're on
Yeah.
a close friends.
Yeah.
I'm not on there.
Sorry, guys.
Don't even post on on my private account. I'm like just nowhere to be found.
Mm.
I did post a few reels and TikToks, which
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It blew up.
they blew up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. I didn't have to repost it. I just saw it blow up. I was like, that's fun.
April. Oh, dude. I became a set decorator.
Right.
Yeah, I was from my friend Soren. Shout out to Soren. You know, I'm working with him right now. It was fun. Met cool people. I'm like, yo, this thing's actually fun. You know,
Yeah.
like setting up stuff, interior design or set design. Sorry, it's like I kind of want to explore that a little more.
Yeah.
You know, it really piqued my interest. And then ever since I started watching some movies, I'm like, that's a good design. You know, really took in a little more. What else happened in April? You know, went to the club.
Nice.
That was like the last time I went to the club.
It's so funny.
It's mostly work related. I worked a lot.
The biggest thing that I could bring up in this podcast, I can't bring up.
Mm.
I can't. You know, I bring you guys into my world. I just can't bring you guys all the way in. I brought you guys
Yeah.
enough.
Mm.
I brought you guys enough into my world. It's gotten to a point where somehow one of you guys, I won't say who, but one of you guys just knew my birthday and I didn't even post on my birthday.
Oh, I think I remember this.
And like there's got to be a line
Yeah.
to be
yeah.
drawn.
Oh, I think. Okay, sorry. I think one of the major changes that me and Dom have probably gone through. Like I can't speak for you, but I must say just in case, is that we've gotten more what's the word? More secretive with our stuff, or more
Private.
Sorry, we're more private with like our life now, right?
Yeah, I think we.
Yeah, which I kind of enjoy.
Yeah,
I actually really like.
Not that we gave you guys a lot, but we were pretty open.
Yeah. Like we'll let in a couple things.
We let a lot of
Right.
things just become content for you guys.
But now I'm at a point in my life where I'm more private with my stuff. It's like it's not that I don't want to share it, but it's like I'm rather keep this to myself. You know.
Yeah.
You guys can share for all you want, but it's like I'm gonna just keep whatever
Right.
this is.
Right.
Right. And it's like I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Life is a little better. I finally understand what people were saying back then,
Yeah.
or you know all the quotes and everything. It's like, what was it again? It's like there's a quote. Something about having a private life.
Something about like just not letting any external energy,
Yeah.
you know, tamper with it, because
Yeah.
people, even if they're just saying negative things and you
Mhm.
don't hear it,
Yeah.
it still somehow touches you. You know.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I'm keeping a lot of things like farther than an arm's length.
Yeah.
Like whoever, if I'm ever talking to anybody, you guys won't know. You guys, I don't follow them because people are weird. They go through followings.
Yep.
So you just won't know anything.
Mhm.
There won't be comments. There won't be likes. You can't find it.
Yeah.
It is hidden. There's no
Mhm.
tags. Nothing.
Yeah.
I keep it to myself.
That's good. That's good.
That way, nothing can be ruined or touched.
Yeah.
You know?
I think what
Maybe we'll
else?
start to try, like, not in, like, I'm talking about me and Ken now. Maybe me and Ken will start again to try and, like, open up a bit, but not too much. Just,
like surface level stuff, but enough for you to get the information.
yeah, just enough.
Right.
Just enough. to the point where it's like we're not.
Yeah, or until like maybe after a year, this event happened, these lessons happened. It's like, okay, yo, last year you guys didn't know this, but blah 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 happened.
We're comfortable enough. We'll come
Yeah,
back.
it's like, yo, it's just not. It's fresh, but also it's like this is all also our own personal life,
Yeah.
right? It's like keep stuff private because then once everyone knows a little too much, it's like, who are you, bro?
Right.
It's like they know everything about you, and like you don't even know an ounce. You don't even know their own name.
And that was happening a lot around the time that we were slowly about to stop.
Yeah,
To me, it was happening a lot because I would go out a lot more during
yeah,
that time because I was driving again or driving now.
yeah.
Then, and I was seeing a lot more people that I didn't know but knew me. Not to sound like famous,
Yeah,
or
no, I get it.
anything. Like
Oh,
it just happened,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, don't know you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I remember this one time, it was me, you, and our other friend, right? So her and I were talking about this one event happens. Like, yo, this dude gets noticed everywhere. And then it happened.
I remember.
And then it happened. We're just like, we're watching.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, you see what's happening? It's like,
That's funny though. I got recognized for something that wasn't booth related.
I know, it's still funny though.
So
it's
I'll
still
take
funny.
that. I'll take that to my grave.
Yeah.
Because I know
Not bad.
a lot was more booth related, but I'm glad I got recognized
Yeah.
for something else for once.
But yeah. Yo, guys, we don't know where this episode is gonna, or at least, further on, we're still gonna continue the podcast.
This is a warm up.
Yeah,
It's
just
an
like,
icebreaker.
yeah,
episode.
basically before we get back really into it. So what I'm gonna say is don't expect too much.
Don't expect too much at
Right?
all.
Like we're still getting back into it because technically we're both adults, right? And it's like we also have a life, and we're just like we're actually pretty busy and shit, right? But yeah, yo, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
We're here again. Excited to
I'm
be
just
here.
nervous. I'm not as peppy as I was before. I mean, I feel like I was always monotone. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
But if anything, I'm just like I'm not. It's gonna take me a bit.
yeah.
So the ice melts for me.
Hey man, I'm chilling. I'm kind of an open book. You guys feel free to ask me anything, or ask us. But yeah,
If there's any topics that I guess maybe you guys would want us to talk
Yeah.
about, as always, you guys can leave a comment down below.
yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
Oh,
this is new for us. Again,
So yeah, we've been gone for the past 6 months, but tell us down in the comments below where you guys have been in the past 6 months because it's been a while. So give this like a little like halfway point into the year. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So that's been
Anyways.
episode 69. Just a little catch up.
69.
Yes. Yeah, we're still childish as you can see. 69. It's,
We didn't mature that much in 6 months, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
still.
we're still. Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's been episode 69, guys. If you guys enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow our socials down below. We forgot how to outro. We're kind of going out on a limb right now.
Yes.
All right. That's
If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
I just said that.
Did you say that?
I said
I didn't
that.
hear you. My bad.
Leave a like
Comment.
and subscribe.
That's been the booth. That's been Dom.
It's been Ken.
Peace out.
Oh, make sure you follow us and rate us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts
We're
and
still
shit.
at that. Cool.
Please. We need that getting back up. And yeah,
By the way, we need to update that because we'll talk about it after.
Oh,
That's
okay,
been it,
yeah,
guys.
word.
Peace out.